gentlemen, it is time for our second main event here.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Second main event? This is the semifinal.
No, it's the second main event, Corey.
Oh, did Cross pay you to say anytime Ric Converse is in the ring, it's a main event?
I told you that I cannot confirm or deny that.
He tried to get me to do the same thing, and you actually, I'm ashamed of you, Nick D.
I got to meet him in the back after. He's supposed to be collecting a nice check. Anyway, let's get to the match here. Ric Converse, Chris Lea, grudge match.
You know, I've been calling it the, what have I been calling it all night? The Night of Grudges?
Night of Grudges.
It's actually Night of the Grudge, and I didn't know the name of my own show, so I feel pretty good about that.
This match has been brewing for months. Ever since Ric Converse slapped Sho Smoove for entering the CWF Rumble, it all culminates tonight, hopefully. We've got a good match on our hands.
Aren't you good friends with Chris Lea? Like,
yeah.
What's going on here?
Look, I'm just calling the match here. Yeah, we'll get back to the match.
All right, Ric Converse and Chris Lea exchanging some wrestling. You don't get to see that often enough. I love it. Chris Lea ducks under, gets a waistlock takeover, arm drag, catches the former 6-time Mid-Atlantic champion sleeping with wrestling holds it in a beautiful drop kick, sends Ric Converse to the floor. His head is extra shiny tonight.
See, that's the sign of a true wrestling veteran.
A shiny bald head?
No. You see the crowd's getting a little behind Sho Smoove. You slowly get out the ring, get yourself together before you go back out.
He's building some momentum, it sounds like. Chris Lea, Japanese arm drag. Catches Converse, comes off, satellite head scissors. Converse is he's rocked, dropped hold from Chris Lea. Chris Lea taking too much time right here, though. And Converse follows him in and clotheslines him over the top rope to the floor.
See, that's where the veteran play comes in. Chris Sho Smoove was playing to the crowd, enjoying the crowd, and he slipped that 1 second, and Ric Converse showed him why he's a true wrestling veteran.
You know, of all the young wrestlers, I'm very surprised that a guy like Chris Lea got a little starstruck right there with his popularity. I mean, he's of course a personality at 102 Jams, a recording artist. He's kind of done a little bit of everything, so that kind of surprises me. That, I guess, getting one over on the first Ric Converse, do it to you. I don't know. Hey, I never did that, but
you know, it's also interesting, too, that before the match, Ric Converse, William L. Cross came out here. My good friend William Cross came out here, and you know Ric Converse did a surprising move. He actually sent him to the back. Told him he's going to be able to hold this match on his own.
He did. Well, you know what? Former 6-time champion, he should be able to hold his own. And I'll be honest with you, he beat me for 2 of them. So there's not much I can say about him that everyone doesn't know. But he, let's just say he's a crafty character. Just because you don't see Cross out here now doesn't mean you might not see Cross.
Well, considering the Aftermath's 0 for 2 mark tonight, it may be a good, wise move of Ric Converse, making sure William Cross is not out here, making sure he's able to hold it on his own.
Nice clothesline from the second rope, takes down Lea, covers him, but only gets a 2 count. Ric Converse, like a boss, in control. That's what the kids like to say now. They say he's like a boss. I really think that's a few years behind, but that's the best way to describe Ric Converse. He kind of runs things like a boss. But I am the boss, and I really run things. So
you are the man of the CWF, but Ric Converse is the boss of the Aftermath. Let's make sure we understand.
Okay, I can settle for that.
You know, he's the head honcho.
He's the pride and joy.
He's the first.
Side Russian leg sweep takes down the rookie Chris Lea, but Converse not following up with a cover.
You know, it's interesting. Ric Converse is trying to use this as a lesson to Sho Smoove. Hopefully, it won't come back to haunt him later on in the match.
You might be right. He might be too much, maybe harping too much on teaching a lesson to this young kid, and that's where he got caught before. Chris Lea hooks him up, nice clubbing forearm, hits the ropes, takes off Converse, ducks under his clothesline, drops him face first across the knee, picks him up, belly to back suplex.
It started before the Rumble. It picked up pace during the Rumble with Chris Lea. With Chris Lea eliminating Ric Converse. We now here at Night of the Grudge with them two going one-on-one. No partners, just them two battling it out.
Yep. Rick catches him with a kick to the face. Not really to harm him, just more be insulting. Clubbing forearm to the back.
I know I said this earlier, but what I can tell in this match is Ric Converse is not really worried about winning. He's more so teaching a young rookie a lesson.
There's a better way to teach a rookie a lesson. Beat him quickly so he makes less money for not winning. And by winning, you make more money. That's a lesson. That's the one I always taught. I enjoyed teaching. Oh, catches him with a nice forearm. Converse staggers back to the middle of the ring. Chris Lee's up there. He might be taking too much time. Converse skedaddles up there and gives him a double arm suplex from the top rope.
I said this time and time again, Corey, you've got a guy like Sho Smoove. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, but you cannot make mistakes against veteran wrestlers. As you can see, he took a little bit too much time. Ric Converse strategized and used the smart move, got him off the top rope. You got to give props where props is due on that one.
So getting ahead in the sport is more important than your friendships, Nick D, is what you're saying. It's okay, we've all been there.
Money has a good way of persuading, Corey.
Yeah, those forearms to the face also have a nice way of persuading your nose from your face. I lost my train of thought in mid-sentence there, but it came back to me in the end and I pulled it out. Converse with a chin lock. Converse looking to slow the pace. Nobody's had more 15-plus minute matches in CWF than Ric Converse. So he knows how to stretch out a time limit to his advantage.
Must we not forget the 60-minute match he had against Lee Valiant where they went to an extra 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. And then me and myself and Converse have been in 30-plus minute matches on several occasions. So he can go. Converse makes his way back up before the count of 10, which we will see later tonight between Walter Eaton and Southpaw Andrews. One of those men will not be walking out of here. Last man standing, but right back to the action here. Chris Lea catches Converse with a boot coming in. Chris Lea runs up, catches him, goes for a Hurricane Rana, and gets powerbombed right in the middle of the ring.
That's where you have to give props due to Ric Converse. He felt the rookie was getting a little bit ahead of himself, caught him in midair, gave him the power slam. I don't know what else to say, Corey.
Chris Lee's intestines are playing tango right now, trying to get unbunched after that power bomb. You can see it on his face. He's in a lot of pain, but he's not ready to give it up just yet. Converse down there mocking Chris Lea. Or as the kids call him, Sho Smoove.
You know, it was interesting. I got to see on Chris Lee's Facebook page how he gave a nice dichotomy of how this match means so much to him. Going back to his days in high school where he felt as though he was doing theater and people picked on him. He felt as though Ric Converse was that bully. So tonight is his night to face that bully in the ring as he's doing right now.
Well, he's getting a good opportunity. He just got slapped in the face by the bully. Let's see how he responds. He responds with a clothesline. There's a second one. Catches him with a jumping side kick, sends the former 6-time champion down. Who would imagine a rookie would be in there with the former 6-time champion and doing so well? He caught him with a big move. No! 2 count only off a variation of the Michinoku Driver 2. Nice move from Chris Lea, but doesn't get the job done.
You've got somebody like Ric Converse. Like you said, he's a 6-time CWF Mid-Atlantic champion. He's not going to go down easy. Chris Lea has definitely got to pull all stops to win this matchup.
There's soul food. He got it. And he got all of it. Hooks the leg. Converse too close to the ropes, though. Ric Converse Converse is not going to be surprised this time around with Chris Lea. Knows what to expect, and surprisingly, Chris Lee's still in there. You have to give him credit for that. He may pull out a major upset. Nice double knee in the corner. Pushes Converse back. Lifts him up to the top turnbuckle. Catch him, nice right hand. Another one. Trying to knock the balance of Converse off while he takes the time to climb up there. He could be going for a top rope Hurricane Rana. He got him! Top rope Hurricane Rana, Chris Lea. If he covers him, he may put away. No! He should have covered him.
See, that's where the rookie mistake comes in. That's a rookie mistake. Playing to the crowd, letting the crowd get you hyped. If he catches Ric Converse, it may be over.
Cyrus, I told you. Chris Lea going for that top rope splash. Cyrus walks out and distracts Chris Lea. Long enough for Chris Lea to get off the rope. Converse ordering Cyrus to the back, saying he wants to do it on his own. He can beat the rookie on his own. Cyrus taking exception to it. Cyrus, you heard it. I'm not repeating it. I'm not going to get in trouble. Tornado kick catches Converse on the jaw. Covers him. Hook both legs, kid. Oh! 2 count only. Ric Converse got out of it just barely.
Now you see Chris Lea starting to get mad at the referee. I'm telling you again, Corey, if he doesn't watch it, he may lose this match.
Converse has a whelp over his left eye from that tornado kick. Chris Lea hooks him up full Nelson. Converse ducks out, spins him around, hooks him up. He's got him. No. Set. Lea out. Hooks him up for a front slam. Small package. 1, 2, 3. Ric Converse picks up a win, and he did it with his own. He did it on his own merit. Ric Converse, the former 6-time Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, puts away Chris Lea.
What I tell you, a rookie mistake came back to haunt him, and Ric Converse is the winner of tonight's match.
Converse! My respect tonight, okay?